welcome back to my channel, Luna Noir Tarot. Okay, so for today's reading we're going to do Why is your person silent? So guys, I've been doing these readings recently and I really like doing them, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards and then we're going to take the cards that come on top and then see what the message is. This won't resonate with everyone, but I do believe that if you're drawn to this video there's a message in here for you. Okay, so let's start with this deck. Let's take a look at what messages want to come through for you. Why is your person silent? A lot of energies in these cards. Okay, why is your person silent? Take one more shuffle. So we have the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so with the Six of Wands, this is a great card. This is usually a victory card in the traditional tarot deck, okay? But you can also see here, this person's really elated, really happy, full of energy. The Eight of Pentacles. So this is about working hard. This is hard work. You can also see here this person's creatively painting. Every time I see this, the cards, or sorry, the circles up here remind me of like flags, country flags. So I don't know if your person is also a person who likes traveling, might be into some kind of like travel, like travel journalism, maybe travels for work, something like that. And then the Eight of Swords here, you know, this is about being either stubborn, naive, or not wanting to see something. So I feel like your person is being silent because they actually have their focus and their energies in a different space. I feel like they are very happy, like maybe recently they've got some sort of recognition at work. I do feel like they're very career orientated. Whether your person is an entrepreneur, I do feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, your person could also be an entrepreneur. They could also be have just started a new business. Maybe their business has just picked up and that's why they're excited. For some people, if this is a social media business, then they've just recently received recognition. Maybe they've just hit like a high number of followers or subscribers. And honestly, they're blinded to the fact that they are putting all their energy into this. They are just so elated and so excited about all the success that they're receiving right now that they really aren't even noticing that this is where all of their focus is going, and that they're ignoring other parts of their life. So this could be a reason why this person is silent, just because their energies and their focus and their heart space and their mind is just in this space of career and success and money and finance, and they're really just not realizing that they're neglecting other parts of their life and other parts of, well, maybe even people as well. So we have Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, so there is burdens here, okay? Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay guys, I feel like this is you. I feel like, you know, you're really burdened by this. Like, you're really burdened by the fact that this person isn't responding to you, or that this person just hasn't reached out to you in a long time. I do feel like, though, that you're being a little bit stubborn. I do feel like you feel like, well, if this person's not going to focus on me or they're not going to reach out, then why should I? But it's really preying on your mind. See, I can see it with the Ten of Wands here. For some of you, your person this might be your person. So as much as they're excited and elated about all the success that's going on in their career, it's a big burden, okay? Having more recognition, having more fame and fortune isn't always a fun thing, okay? Sometimes it can be a lot for a new person, and I feel like for them it's a new situation. I feel like it's happened quite recently, so as excited as they are about this recognition and this exciting new venture in their that's come out of their hard work, they're also very burdened by it. They're trying to navigate themselves, and I think they're trying to go within. I think they're trying to find a way to navigate themselves, but they're really just so overwhelmed by what's going on in their life in terms of their career that they really are not noticing that they are even distant or anything. So we have the Princess of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay. So there's disappointment here with the Four of Cups, okay? Maybe this is you. Yeah, I feel like this is you. I feel like your focus is more on love, whereas their focus is more in career. I do feel like you are disappointed. I feel like for some of you as well, you're not like, this is a person that you're really interested in, but you don't have any kind of like exclusivity to them, right? They're like a friend of yours, but they are somebody that you are crushing on really hard, and you are getting other offers, but they're just not living up to this person, okay? Every person that comes forward and offers you something with this Four of Cups, you're disappointed by it. I think for some of you as well, with this Four of Cups here, I feel like maybe you are holding out for this cup, but you're also going within, because we also have the Moon card here, which is all about intuition. I do feel like for some of you, you're going within. You are trying to find answers through your intuition. Maybe some of you are also water sign, because this is Cups card. Maybe you are very connected to your intuition for some of you, and you're trying to go within and see if you can find answers, but they're not coming through. I can see that your focus is definitely more on love here. The Princess of Swords. Yeah, let me pull some more cards for this Princess of Swords. It's Two of Swords, Two of Wands, and the... So the Ten of Swords can be about backstabbing. But I feel like this isn't someone stabbing you in the back. I feel like this is you feeling a bit foolish. I feel like you guys are pretty strong emotionally, right? You're a very emotionally strong person. You're also a very confident person. And you feel a bit foolish because you're like, this is so out of character for me. Usually I'm the one that's like fully confident. I'm always in control of my life. I come across really confident, like, you know, I'm really amazing all the time. But this person's kind of thrown you off, and this person's really... It's brought out a side of you that you're not used to, okay? I feel like you are just a very put together person, very confident. Some of you, because of the Princess of Swords, you are like maybe in a leadership position, or people look up to you in some way, and you feel like you have to continuously have this image, and you feel a bit foolish because you're like, why am I so consumed by this? Why am I letting this get to me? Why am I burdened by this? Like, why is this person getting under my skin? Because it's not something that you usually allow for yourself. But you really want this, because there's a Two of Wands, and we have the Lovers card. I think that you feel that this is definitely something special. And I'll be honest with you, the other person too, your person, they do feel this, but they're not focused on it. That's the problem. So their energies are not, right now they're putting their energies over here in their career, and they're not really focusing their energies here. So it's not that they don't have these feelings for you, it's that they aren't showing them, and they're not doing they're not taking any active steps towards it, because they are so focused in something else, and they're putting all their energy somewhere else. And so you're not seeing any kind of indication or any kind of signs, but they do feel it. They do feel emotions and feelings for you, and the way that you feel for them, they feel for you, but it's just not clear to you, because this is just not where their mind and their heart space is. So they're not even thinking about reaching out to you or telling you how they feel, because yeah, they're just elsewhere. Okay, we have the Strength in reverse, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords. Yes, so see here, heartbreak. See, I feel like the Two of Swords represented you two when you were in union, when you were united together, when you were quite a strong power couple when you're together. But there's a distance that's been created because you've gone from the 2 to the 3. So there's heartbreak now where there used to be unity. And I feel like maybe this is because this person hasn't been reaching out to you. It could have been because of a conflict. Maybe you are actually not speaking to this person because of a conflict. But I think for a lot of you, the distance just kind of grew and grew and grew. And you've became emotionally distant, physically distant. And this person's kind of doing their own thing. They really put all of their energy and all of their focus on this career over the past year. This might have also happened as a result of the pandemic. Maybe this person moved away, maybe they went back home, maybe they went back to their country of origin. So there's a distance that's been created between you, and over time you've just grown further and further apart, and neither one of you have ever said it to the other person. As I said, this person just went full gung-ho into their career and their finance, and they really started to focus on getting results in that area, and they just completely just let go of everything else. And because you weren't reaching out, like the distance just kept growing. I think if you would have reached out, you would have at least been a little bit higher on their priority list. But I think that because you also, out of sheer stubbornness, I feel that you also were like, well, if you're not going to reach out to me, why should I reach out to you? And then as a result, the distance grew and grew and grew, and then emotionally and physically you both grew apart, and now you're in this like weird space where there's been silence for so long that it's like, who now comes forward and breaks the silence? I think it's awkward for both of you, but more so for you because your heart space and your focus is on the love side, whereas theirs isn't right now. So yeah, I feel like this is you being heartbroken, and you're just wondering, when are they going to break the silence, right? And then we have the Strength card in reverse. Okay, this is all about, really reaching out and finding the strength within yourself to rebuild this relationship. As I said, I don't feel like it's because this person doesn't feel the same way for you. I actually do think they do. But as I said, they're just not taking any active steps towards it right now because their focus is elsewhere. But they are feeling overwhelmed and burdened by this new success. So do be aware that as a result, they might be reaching out to a friend and they might come and reach out to you. So don't be surprised if you actually do hear from them, like sudden communication. We don't really have any cards here to indicate that, but that's what I'm sensing. Like this burden, they need a friend. I think now that they're seeing the success and this new stress and this new burden of having this newfound success, they are going to take a step back from it, and then it's going to remind them that there are other things in their life, and they're going to be like, wait, where are all my friends? And then they're going to reach out to their friends. And some people, they might not respond because they'll probably think similar to you, like you haven't really been around all this time, and now that you need a friend, like now you're reaching out to me. But I think that you will be open to it, okay? But I do think because you're heartbroken, you're going to have to find the strength to not just push this person away and to really let them in when they are asking for a friend, because they genuinely haven't tried to ignore you on purpose. It's not something that they maliciously did, and they haven't even realized that they've pushed you so far away because they've been so focused on their success. So you will have to find the strength within yourself to let this person back in. I do feel like they might come forward just because they need a friend to get them through the emotions of this newfound success. Okay, we do have the Sun in reverse, the Princess of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is this is like, again, someone in their heart space, mind space. So I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is them, okay, because they're focused on their career. And then the Princess of Cups is you because you're in your heart space, and then the Sun. So there will be, the fact that these cards came out together, although they're in the reverse, when they do flip over, like, you guys will be aligned. Okay, this person's going to come in with a stability offer. This person's super successful now. They know that they can give you a stable home and everything. You will be offering your cup. You'll be more emotionally available. You'll be more emotionally comfortable to share your emotions with them, and it will lead to ultimate happiness. So once these cards flip over, and they will at some point, because they wouldn't come out if this wasn't the path you were leaning towards. But I do feel like, yeah, this person's got to wake up and realize that they have pushed so many people away, and that they focus too much on this, and they've lost things in as a result of it. So the last card is the Hanged Man in reverse. So yes, see, they've got to change their perspective, okay? They really do, and they've got to come forward. Under the deck is the Ace of Cups. They've got to come forward and share their emotions with you. They've really got to open up about their emotions, and they will start, I think, by asking you to be a friend to help them through this. You found success and help them get through it, and I think they will offer you that cup of love eventually, but they've really got to change their perspective. They've really got to realize that they have been isolating everyone because they've focused too hard on their success in their career. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards from this deck just to get a couple more messages. So why is your person silent? Okay, so we have, sorry, one fell on the floor. So we have blast from the past, someone, something, a situation from your past returns. So yeah, like I said, they will reach out to you. What a catch, an ideal partner or mate, abundance, self-esteem. The answer is yes, and marriage material. So yeah, I do feel like, that's what I mean. I do feel like you're both in the same, like, you feel the same way for each other. I just don't think that they've been very clear about their intentions, because they've just been so heavily focused on this success. But now that they've reached that success, it's good news, because it means that they're going to take a step back for, you know, even if it's a hot second, they'll take a step back, because it is getting overwhelming in that space. And I do feel like they will come forward, you know, they'll look for their friends, like I said, and then they'll come to you. Frigid, chilly, cold personality, cold-hearted. I do feel like, yeah, that's how it feels right now with this silence. It feels like they're being very cold to you, and that's why you're in this Three of Swords space, where, like, you feel very heartbroken. But like I said, find the strength within yourself when they do come forward. You know, be sweet to them. They're not doing it maliciously. I can definitely see that. So we have Team Awesome, healthy and open communication, spending time together, and sweetheart, romance, infatuated, and courting. So here we go. See, they will come forward when they do wake up and realize. And yeah, as I said, they are definitely feeling the same way for you as you feel for them. And then we have taking out the trash, finally dumping the loser, cutting ties, self-love, emotional clearing. So I feel like this is actually in relation to the Strength card in reverse. I think this is more about being the bigger person here and just being their friend when they reach out to you. You know, I know it's going to be hard because they haven't for a really long time. You're kind of like, why would I? Why? Like, why would I? But you, if you want something to happen here, and it feels like you do, and so do they, be that friend, be that Ace of Cups for them, where you reach out and you allow them to share their emotions, and you'll be surprised where this leads. Alright guys, so that was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Thanks for watching.